I thought I'd be traditional and wear dashiki for this video. And no, I did not wear this to go to the theaters. No, what the hell do I look like? Hey everyone, how you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to be doing a review for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and this movie, is a weird one to me, because I won't lie, coming into Black Panther Wakanda Forever, before I saw the first trailer, I was 100% worried, 100, because there was too much controversy coming out of the set, and there was just the fact that we were going to a new sequel without the main lead, because rest in peace, unfortunately, Chadwick Boseman died. It was a lot, and I was a bit worried of how Ryan Coogler would be able to fix this like whole big mess in order to make a cohesive story. And safe to say, he did a very good job. I'll give credit. He did a very good job of making a cohesive story. But my thoughts on this movie comes in two different aspects, right? So first, let's talk about it as a Chadwick Boseman tribute. Because let's be real here, it's a Chadwick Boseman tribute, all right? And in that regard, I would say that this movie is amazing. Absolutely incredible. Like, the tribute to Chadwick is incredible. Like, I don't think you could get any better than that. And I have to give credit, man, because it even got me emotional. Like, some of this like stuff they were talking about, especially with how they used T'Challa in this movie, it was quite an emotional ride. And to be honest with you, this movie is, I'll admit, probably the most depressing movie in the whole MCU. Even more than Endgame. It's very, very depressing, and it's really, really like sad, and that's the point of the movie. And obviously that's to do with the fact that we've lost Chadwick Boseman, and I'll admit that the movie does illustrate that and actually give like care to Chadwick Boseman's character in the movie. Does that make sense? But when I look at it as a movie on its own, like just a straight up movie, I'm gonna be real, I'm a bit weird about the movie. I'm gonna be real, I'm weird. I think it's a very good movie, right? It's a very good movie. I'd even say it's the second best Phase 4 movie behind Spider-Man No Way Home, because Spider-Man No Way Home was just special, right? This is definitely the second best, and it's about damn time that we had a good movie this year from the MCU, because I'm not gonna lie, like Doctor Strange and Thor gave me some real like low expectations for this movie, man, low, but at least this was actually good. Thank God, finally, God, man, Jesus. A lot of my weird thoughts about this movie is because I feel like we focus more on grief than on Black Panther in a Black Panther movie. And like I said, I understand why we do. I just feel like it just makes a Black Panther movie not as interesting as Black Panther Part 1. It's not even the grief of Chadwick Boseman or T'Challa. It's just grief in general that gets a bit like... It's a bit much. Like, it reaches a point where I'm like, it's like a Nigerian Sunday service where they say, let us pray, you pray. Let us pray again, you pray. Let us pray again. And you're still praying for the same thing over and over again. You're just like, I prayed. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I felt about grief in this movie, low-key. Even the Black Panther. You don't really see the Black Panther for, like, nearly most of this movie. So yeah, again, it's hard to like sell a Black Panther fan, hey, let's go watch Wakanda Forever, because it really is like a completely different movie. So yeah, that's why I'll give credit to Ryan Coogler, because that was very, very risky, like very risky, and it paid off because the movie's really good, right? So I'll give credit to him, but boy, oh boy, like it could have gone badly. My thoughts on this movie is, or how I perceive this movie is like, take Infinity War and Endgame, right? Infinity War is the Avengers 3, Endgame sequel to the Infinity War, right? So the difference between Endgame and an Infinity War is that Endgame is the longer version, which is a more depressing story, which I would say it deals with grief and how you basically overcome that grief and coming back to like, you know, motivate yourself to get over that whole past trauma. Then on top of that, you'd say the climax in the sequel is infinitely better, but the plot is a bit worse. That's basically how I feel about Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Literally, in a nutshell, that's it. Like, literally, because the climax of this movie is absolutely incredible, but I found myself not as interested in this movie as I was in Black Panther Part 1. But granted, Black Panther Part 1 is so special, that's why I think I'm not as interested. But I'll admit, yeah, I did like well, let's get on to the positives actually, because I feel like I'm being a bit negative to start off. It's a good movie. It's a very good movie. So let's get on to the positives, right? I would say that Letitia Wright does a very good job. She did a very good job. I know people want to hate on her because of the whole thing, but let's give credit where credit is due, right? Letitia did a fantastic job, because holding this movie on its own, it's not easy, especially the fact with like the main character is not there, but she did her job. She held it on, and especially from a character which was more comedy relief, I'll give her credit. She acted her butt off. In fact, everybody acted their butt off. Lupita's beautiful, by the way. I just have to say that. I already knew that. We already all knew this, but Jesus Christ, man, beauty like that it's insane. But Lupita did a fantastic job, right? Acting. So did Denai. Like, you could tell that they were really using some of the emotions from like the passing of Chadwick in order to portray a lot of the emotions in this film, and that is very much illustrated, I'll say, with Angela Bassett, because man, Angela Bassett, just give her the Oscar right now, because that performance was mad. I can't even lie. Maybe at least get nominated. Like, she has to at least get nominated, please, because it would be a bit wild if she doesn't get nominated for what she did in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I'm sorry, that's all I'm gonna say. Namor is actually really cool, and I'll admit he's a banging villain, but like I kind of wish, I don't know how I feel about it. I kind of wish I saw more, but they showed us a lot of him. I don't know how to explain that feeling, but that's how I feel about it. But yeah, Namor and the whole Atlanteans and all that, absolutely cool. I do wish, I actually wish we got more of that, but we got enough and it was good. So it is what it is. Because bear in mind, this is a 2 hour, 40-minute movie. And I felt it. I won't lie. I felt the time, and I was just like, man, this movie could have been shorter. Yet I wanted more from the Atlanteans. It's weird, isn't it? I would say Ironheart is cool, but Ironheart's armor was weird to me. Just, it was cool. It looked weird. I don't know how to describe it without getting into spoilers, but it was a little bit like bare noticeable compared to the rest of the Wakandans. But other than that, man, the person who played Ironheart was really cool. I liked Riri Williams, the character. I liked a lot of the characters, and I liked who they brought back, even some that I didn't expect would come back. And to be honest with you, yeah, everything about this movie is very, very good. Like, damn, this is literally the best thing that that's come out of Phase 4 like this year, man, because Phase 4 has been weird. Phase 4 has been so weird, but at least I know now we can still make competent, good movies with good stories. I just don't think that it's that like top tier movie. I just can't say that. That's all it is. But all in all, I think people either really, really, really love this movie and say, do you know what, this is an emotional feel, right? This was the best movie I've ever seen in my life. Like, this got me in the feels, because it does. It is an emotional story. It has a lot of weight, and it's very understandable why. The way they explain how, like, what happened to T'Challa, like losing him, it will affect everybody, especially a whole kingdom. So what we got, I'm happy with, right? I just don't know. I don't know. I just have a weird feeling on the movie. I just feel like maybe I just wish there was more to it. And then also the fact that I'm not going to see T'Challa ever again. I don't know. I just have a lot of weird thoughts about the movie. And maybe because I didn't vibe with the plot as much as I thought I would, in my opinion. But I do respect what Ryan Coogler did. Because in all honesty, he's directing, like, the cinematography was fire. He directed it really well. Some of the shots he directed was absolutely fire. And the story makes sense. And it is good. And we got an emotional thrill ride. And we got a nice satisfying tribute to Chadwick Boseman. I can't really have asked for anything more. He did everything, and he did that in a very crazy situation. Plus COVID. Let's not forget about that. So for that, Ryan Coogler, well done. And especially in fact, Ryan Coogler and the cast and crew of Black Panther Wakanda Forever, well done. You did a fantastic job. It's just my opinions and my thoughts. That's all. It literally is just one person. So anyway, are you going to watch Black Panther Wakanda Forever? Yes, no, let me know in the comment section. I'm open to discussion. And also, if you have watched it, let me know if you like it. Let me know in the comment section. I'm open to discussion. Thank you very much for watching again. Please like this video and subscribe or follow wherever you are. I hope you have a great day. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. All right.